One afternoon, a group of friends were going on a walk around town. They came across an abandoned-looking building and decided to take a quick look. One of the girls bravely decided to knock on the door, but as expected, no one answered. While the girls were walking away, they heard the door let out a screech as it dared them to enter. As they approached the door, a cold gust of wind brushed their faces, sending chills up and down their skin. To their surprise, an older lady peeked around the corner and invited them through to her workstation. The girls entered together and began to look around. Everything was neat and in its place, but it seemed as if there were stories yearning to be shared. They saw a creepy entranceway to another room, and their curiosity got the better of them. They sacrificed a girl named Skylar to open the door first and look around. To their disappointment, the room was just packed with dusty old boxes. However, as soon as they entered, a strange feeling overwhelmed them. They started looking at each other, but soon realized that they couldn't speak. Panic started to take over. The girls tried screaming, but nothing would come out but their heavy breaths. The woman had silently appeared behind the girls, and the panic lifted. She told the group to follow her, and the girls' minds were too clouded with fear to resist. The lady sat them on a couch and began to tell her story. The building used to be a funeral home. The room she had led the girls away from was the coffin room. The lady described the process of preparing coffins and that tar was used to seal them so nothing unsavory could leak out. She began telling them that the room was full of spirits who were unwelcoming to new visitors. She wasn't sure of why these spirits were present, but reassured them to never go back in without her company. With a disappointed sigh, the lady told of how the room was now used for storage, but seemed happy enough to share stories of the town's history from the 1900s and on. One of the girls looked out the window and was shocked to see how much time had passed. The girls seemed enchanted. Hours had slipped away in what had seemed like minutes. The girls decided to leave as it was much later than they had planned to be out. Walking down the street, the girls waved goodbye to the lady and her building full of historical memories.